Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, Soul Light Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten. I have your love and emotional reading all laid out for you for the month of June 2017. Now, your reading I've already looked over, and it's quite nice, and I feel like it's more than a love reading. Like it probably is a career reading or business reading. So I'm just going to try and read it in a general manner and not so much as a relationship dynamic. You apply it to your situation, okay? So, and remember, this is a general reading. Not all messages will apply to every Aries. So check out your moon sign and your rising sign videos if that is the case. And please make sure to hit that like button right now if you can. Please do that for me. And subscribe to my channel and tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, my information will be in the description box below. New subscribers welcome, and old ones, thank you so much for coming back. Let's get started. So I'm doing I did a 9-card, or like the Celtic cross, but in a 9-card layout. The card at the bottom of the deck, which is the theme of the reading, we've got the Tower. And that will be at the far left, okay, in the spread. And I pulled out a clarifier for this Tower from Sibylla, and we got the 9 of Clubs, which is the happiness card. Now, the outcome card, which will be to the far right, is the 8 of Cups, and a clarifier for that from Sibylla is the Viaggio, or the Traveler. Now, going into the 9-card spread, per left column, we have the Queen of Cups with a clarifier of the soldier, the military card from Sibylla, the 10 of Spades. Below that we have the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. In the center column we have the Hierophant, the 4 of Swords going down, and the 3 of Cups at the bottom in the center. And in the right column we have the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles at the bottom, with a clarifier of the Tragedy card from Sibylla. So, let's start with the theme. We've got the Tower card, which is always a scary card to get. So, as soon as I see it, I'm like, let me get a clarifier. What are we talking about here for Aries? So, before we begin, I noticed that there's two 8s, numbered 8 cards in the reading, and for some reason I never really pay attention to numbers. I should, to become a more advanced reader, and I did this time. And so 2 8s means that there will be some surprising developments coming up for you in your love life and your emotional life for the month of June. So, and then the Tower is, of course, a surprise. It talks about sudden destruction, breakdowns, or sudden happenings. So that, of course, had me worried. So I pulled this clarifier. We got the 9 of Clubs, the happiness card. And that tells me that this Tower, for you, Aries, is bringing you an explosion of joy and happiness. Yay! It's a card of celebration for you, and sudden happenings, and good news, and positive feedback. Lots of expansion, and more money coming in, more offers coming in, boatloads of praise, love, and for, not only in your love life, but also for your business. It's like somebody blew the cap off of your glass ceiling of what you thought was possible. And now there's a whole new world of possibilities available to you that you never thought would be within your reach. And so And the potential for growth is bigger and grander in ways that you never thought possible. And it's really beautiful. And I was really happy that this card fell out as your clarifier for that tower. So let me be the first of very many that will be congratulating you, Aries, in the near future. Congratulations. So we got this Queen of Cups in the left top row with that Soldier reverse as her clarifier. Now, the Soldier reverse, he talks about secrets, and the Queen of Cups, she can be a very secretive person. Soldier can also talk about occult mysteries and hidden knowledge, and that's what kind of melds that with this Queen of Cups card here, because she can be a psychic, she can be an intuitive or a healer, and so that kind of comes into play for you. Somehow that's a situation that you need, that you are presenting to others, or you're going to need to deal with. Also, you could have a secret admirer, a secret water sign person could admire you, and they could be coming forward. Or someone that you held a torch for, a water sign person possibly, can figure in this reading. But I want to keep it simple, and like I said, I just want to call out mostly general energies. So I feel like with this Queen of Cups, it was your insight or your nurturing and your trust that brought about this sudden explosion and change into your life, because this tower is not only a celebration, but it brings an ending to something and opens the door to something brand new. And this something new is going to be really exciting and wonderful. And it was because of your insight, your nurturing, your trust that this happened, and it brought it all into being. And I feel like with this card, she's saying that you need to look deeper inside, because you need to get comfortable with your feelings about this positive dynamic that has happened for you or will happen soon. And it's inevitable, by the way. You know, when you have the Tower, it's something that's going to happen, if it hasn't all happened already. And so this may have you emotionally overwhelmed. Also, I feel like with this Queen of Cups, there could be some sentiments and love shown to you that will touch your heart dearly in the month of June. Or some water sign person may touch your heart dearly in the month of June. Okay? So now the second card in the top row, well, it's actually, well, the second card in the 9-card spread, you know, ignore the clarifier from the tarot. The second card in the tarot in the top row, we have the hierophant. And this is in your challenge position. This card can represent a Taurus or an earth sign person. It could represent a counselor, a teacher, someone that you trust, wisdom, tradition, and the old way of doing things, and marriage and commitment. That's all of the things that this, some of the things that this card can represent. And it's in your challenge position. So I'm feeling that the challenge for you may be to trust in this positive happening, these sudden changes or breakthroughs that have occurred for you in June. You need to trust it, and you need help believing it. I feel like someone spiritual or someone who has spiritual knowledge or wisdom could help you with this, or is helping you with this, will be of great support to you. You may need to seek someone out with those qualifications. And this card also talks about there being a challenge of concern about how others feel about you. This could be one person in specifically, maybe this water sign or an earth sign, or it could be concern about people in general. How do they feel about you? So that's an issue for you and a challenge that you're facing in June. Now the next card we have is this Eight of Swords, this bound person with 8 swords around them, and we all know the story of the Eight of Swords. It's a mental restriction that you're placing upon yourself, self-imposed limitations. It's all in your head. So this is in the position of how you're feeling and what got you here. Or how you're dealing with the situation, which in this case is this surprising, sudden, unexpected, powerful, positive new development that impacts your love life or your emotional life in some way. And I feel your career life as well. So you feel stuck, you feel restricted, you feel paralyzed or stunned. I'm going to say you feel stunned. You can't wrap your head around all of this. And that's why you might need this spiritual counselor to help you adjust to this sudden, with the Tower, this sudden transformation in your life. Even though it's positive, you need help adjusting to it. You may not be mentally ready for it and not able to make sense of it all. And restricting yourself or afraid to embrace and enjoy it all in its full capacity. You deserve this good thing that's happened to you, but you have trouble accepting this. An analogy would be like when someone has, maybe someone is 300 pounds and they lose 175 pounds, 150 pounds, 175 pounds. And now everybody is like, there's such a drastic, sudden change. Everybody's looking at you differently and everybody's treating you differently. But in your head, you're still 300 pounds. And so you need help adjusting your self-image to these changes. Now let's go to the second row. On the left, we have the Three of Wands, a man who's standing out in front of this convoy of carriages, and he's leading the pack, right? He's leading the pack. And I feel that's what you're going to be doing, Aries. You're leading the way. I feel like you have already put some intentions out there for business or for love, for what you're wanting, and you put it out there. You put yourself out there, and you had a vision for the future, and you went ahead and well, normally Three of Wands is like this guy who's looking out over a harbor and he launches his ships, and that's an analogy I used, even though it doesn't comply with this picture in this tarot deck. But you've launched your ships, and you put out what you have to offer to others, and bam, like lightning struck you, this Tower. Suddenly, without warning, the payoff is huge, unexpected. You didn't expect it to be this big or this great, this wonderful. Now with the Four of Swords in the center, in the middle row, this man who's laying on a bed and he's in a prayer position, and there's people solemn and paying respects to this person who is at rest. This card is talking about, again, I feel you're stunned. As I look diagonally at this Eight of Swords, you're stunned by this sudden change in your circumstances, and the huge response that what you put out there receives. And you need to take some time. You literally may need to take some time and separate yourself for a little bit to process all of this. Some of you are going to be getting prayer. Like I said, you're going to get the help of a spiritual counselor or healer to do some centering work on yourself and reprogramming of your mindset so that you can adjust to your new circumstances. And I will shamelessly plug myself as a hypnotherapist and a Reiki healer. So if any of you feel you need some assistance, my information is in the description box below. Contact me. But so I feel like you're going to be getting prayer or spiritual counseling or doing some sort of energy clearing to help you accept this new change and the new life that is suddenly here for you, or a person who suddenly is available to you, available to little old you, and they're acting like you're a big bag of chips and a Coke. They're choosing you, and you can't seem to accept that. Another analogy, you don't want to put old wine into new wineskins, because if you do, the old wineskins will burst and the new wine will be ruined. That's from the Bible. So you really do have to, and it's a core issue, it's the center of the reading. You have to find a way to accept internally this new circumstance that you're in, and get your self-image at one with it, so that you don't squander or misuse the good fortune and the opportunities that are ahead for you and that are promised to grow even more for you. So you don't want to squander these opportunities and this great good fortune that fate has brought into your life. Not fate. I mean, you worked hard for this. This wasn't just some sudden out of the blue stuff. I mean, the success that you're enjoying, you worked hard for. So let's go to the Seven of Cups. In the near future position, the third card in the center, the card that's on your left side, your right side. So this is the Seven of Cups. This person is standing before 7 cups full to the brim of different options. And which will you choose? I don't think you have to choose just one. I think you've got many different things available to you and many avenues ahead. But again, you do want to be wise about where you put your attention and how you direct your new fortune. You don't want to waste it, and you don't want to involve yourself in frivolous things that aren't going to matter. So this Seven of Cups says there are so many possibilities and choices ahead for you, Aries. You've got a lot of options and lots of abundance and success and opportunities, not only for love but also for business, for what can make you happy and fulfilled. And you need to make some choices and decisions about how you're going to go forward with it all, where you want to take this thing, and how big do you want to make it. Because it's really up to you. You can make it as big as you want to be. That glass ceiling is broken. You can go as far as you want to go. And it may be a challenge for you to get centered with all of this. Like I said, I keep repeating the same thing, but each card is kind of saying the same thing. you're confused by it all. Again, I'm looking back up at this Eight of Swords. You're confused by all of this wonderfulness in front of you, and what to make of it, and where to take it. So make sure you take that break. With this Four of Swords, that you take that time out to get clear, or get that help, that counseling, that spiritual help, or the energy clearing, so that you can make a centered choice, and not one out of confusion. I feel like it may be a challenge for you to take this break, because you might feel afraid. You might have this illusion, because the Seven of Cups is about illusions as well, that none of this is real and it's all going to disappear like a dream. And so you may feel rushed to make stuff happen, or to take stuff forward, before you really worked it all out, and made a good strategy for yourself. So it's not going to disappear. So please take that time to get yourself straight and wrap your mind around it all before you make any big decisions with your good fortune or wealth, or new love that has come into your life. The Six of Wands at the bottom left is a card of victory and success, and this is in the position of how you're feeling in the near future. There's so much success for you. You're getting accolades and praise and recognition and positive attention, and people want your attention, and they want your time. They have so much respect for you and for what you do and what you give them, and they're giving back to you in return. They're giving you money, they're giving you gifts, they're giving you love, and you may have some guilt feelings about that. With this hierophant here and the Eight of Swords, very spiritual cards, I'm feeling here you may have some past life issues. Maybe you took a vow of poverty, or a vow of chastity, or humility, and you don't feel comfortable with this success that is being thrust into your life. By the way, I do past life regression as well, so if you need some help with that, past life regression, contact me. This is a card about, like I said, achievement, victory, success. And I know that you put a lot of work in. This wasn't just some out of the blue sudden luck. You really had to do a lot to achieve this, and you had to overcome a lot. And you deserve your hard-won success, and you deserve to feel at one with it and to feel comfortable with it, and you're not. That's the challenge that you're facing. And some of you might feel, like I said before, you might be concerned with how others feel about you. Again, that's part of your guilt. You may feel that others might think you have a big head if you enjoy yourself too much, if you enjoy this good happening too much. You might fear what others think of you, that they might think you're conceited or have a big head. You know what I say about that? I'm going to be crude. I say fuck them. You need to enjoy your success while it's here, to be had, Aries. So go ahead and shine bright like a diamond that you are. Three of Cups next to that Six of Wands. Three of Cups is the second card in from the bottom. Three people sharing a drink and libations and good food and happiness. And this is in the position of others and external factors. So others are going to be pouring so much praise and adulation on you. There's a lot of support and encouragement and happiness for you that others are showering you with, both in business and in your love life. You have a lot of admirers, and they all want your attention. They all want your love, And you, like I said, you're all that and a bag of chips, Aries. They see that you are on a bullet fired towards success, and they want to jump on your coattails. People are taking an interest in you. Business is taking an interest in you. And lovers are taking an interest in you. Very popular. If all this hasn't happened yet, it will soon. This is inevitable. You got that Tower card. Also, someone may throw you, Aries, a party. You may get thrown a party. It might surprise you. It might be a surprise party. Or you'll be surprised about the love and affection and the sentiments that others are showering on you. And it will touch your heart dearly with that Queen of Cups at the beginning of the reading. Now, the Page of Pentacles, the last card on the right in the bottom row. Now, this is a card about, this is in the position of your environment and advice. So the Page brings news. He sometimes brings news of pregnancy. Some of you might be finding out that you or your significant other are pregnant, and you're very happy about that, and maybe confused. As a clarifier, we got this tragedy card here, which, again threw me. This is in the Sibylla, the tragedy card is like the equivalent of the Tower in tarot. So it always, makes me a little fearful when I see it. So I think this news that you get, or all of this stuff that's happening, it's gonna again surprise you, take you aback. You won't know how to deal with it. You won't know how to handle it. And at first, it will scare the shit out of you. But I don't think that this tragedy card is bad here either. I think that you just need some time to process this news that you're going to be given. And it doesn't have to just be pregnancy. That's just one scenario. For some, it could be a big offer. Someone may want to take you forward into something big, business-wise, or, like I said, some of you may have a secret admirer and someone really special that, catches you by surprise. You don't know how to handle this. You don't know how to process it. Seems too much. Seems too good. I feel like there's several surprises in store for you in June, and they're all going to freak you out. So keep your wits about you. Don't get confused with this Seven of Cups. And the final card, we have this Eight of Cups. As your outcome. Clarified by the Viaggio or the Traveler card. They're both walking towards something. They're both traveling towards something. In this deck, this Eight of Cups is traveling towards something rather than away from something. And usually the Eight of Cups means you are leaving something behind that wasn't fulfilling you. But look, there's so much celebration. There's fireworks behind this guy. I feel like you are walking towards your success. I feel like you're going to get the healing and the centering that you need to get, Aries, and you are going to process it all, and you're going to move towards your success in a big way. And in accepting your success, you're leaving your old life behind. You're leaving your old mindset behind. That's what you're leaving behind. You're not rejecting anyone. You're rejecting your old self that couldn't accept this good. So congratulations. That's amazing and wonderful. You've set yourself free. So the Traveler card talks about movement and changes, and they're big changes. These both of these, the Tower and the Tragedy cards, is there's going to be big changes in the foundation of your life. They're going to be good. There's great energy all around you, and new things, innovating new things. So allow yourself to enjoy it all. And this has been sent especially for you, and you deserve it. Not only is this a transformation in your physical reality, but this is an inner transformation for you, a spiritual evolvement. Congratulations, Aries. I really am happy for you. Enjoy the month of June. Please let me know how this plays out for you in any capacity, love, work. Just let me know. I hope it resonates with every Aries out there. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you in July. Blessings.